And also, obviously, edge guarding Spaceys is so strong as Samus.
Well, one of the big problems is that she can hit you out of so much stuff.
Right.
Her space animal, and a lot of other characters can't get away with that. But the way she gets knocked and how quickly a lot of her moves come out, she usually has a response if you try to follow up on her.
Yeah,
as
exactly.
Falco, anyways.
Yeah.
I guess Fox, it's a little bit different because you can do the up air thing, but still.
Of course. It looks like we just have hand warmers right now, obviously. No one's really aggressing on anyone, as you can tell.
Duck's an incredible player, yeah. And as I said, yeah, Samus is one of my favorites. I guess I don't really like the play style, or not that I don't like it, but rather that it doesn't sync up with how I play the game.
Yeah,
it doesn't
exactly,
suit me. That's why I don't play her. But as a character, she's one of my favorites.
Well, right, it's like I love Bowser, but
yeah, Bowser's a beast.
Bowser is so sick.
Do you like how Bowser is represented in Melee, though?
I do not.
I like how
I like how he is visually represented.
I like
in
how
Melee.
he's visually represented. Yeah, he definitely looks like Bowser.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. All right, so getting straight back into this one, Toph starting to aggress really hard right off the bat. Trying to put Duck on the back foot.
Beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Wow, Toph is looking really strong.
Already has them off stage. And Shine Gimps are an option in this matchup.
Yeah.
That's a good taunt. I'd taunt there.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'd take that taunt. That was a quick, like 15%
on
stock.
Duck. Oh my goodness.
On Toph, yeah. He is not taking a lot of damage, and I really like what Toph is doing right now. He's finding such a good blend between being aggressive and backing off with lasers, which is really causing Duck. It's forcing him to approach.
Look at all these little combos he's doing, like the Nair Jab Shine. It's like that's so cute and that's so safe. And it puts damage on Samus, and that's your goal.
Great. And he's playing like a micro game, kind of like in tight with Samus, doing a really good job.
He's a lot faster than Duck, and he's willing to use it. But still, like, maybe Duck will get his footing. Samus is one of those characters.
It doesn't take much for Samus to come back.
Once she knows what to look out for.
Exactly. And Duck is the kind of player who will get a read on his opponent and will, like, capitalize on their habits once he finds them. So maybe once the matchup slows down a little bit and Duck gets his footing, it'll help out a little bit. And that's going to be an easy edge hold. Yeah. Oh, well, Toph put on a lot of damage in that stock. Now he just needs to avoid taking too much before he takes this one himself. Yeah.
Run up smash.
You think?
Let's go. Let's go. Well, he might go for an up air or a bair.
Back air. That works.
It's not as manly as the run up
Toph
smash.
is looking really strong so far against Duck in this matchup, but that's going to be an edge guard. He takes the wrong option there. Duck goes for the forward smash. Good angle by Toph. Good DI on that down smash. Goes to that Shine Stall, holds his second jump for the longest amount of time there to try to trick Duck, but unfortunately he gets hit with the neutral air.
And that's all it takes to tie it up.
Yep. And Duck is looking like doing twice the work with half the hits right now. Toph working those lasers in again, trying to get Duck to approach, but he does his own approach, gets caught by the Duck tilt into another one. Okay, good illusion by Toph, recognizing that Duck was in hit stun still. All right, Toph working in those back airs, just trying to wall Duck out. Really good illusion. Wow, that was a trade?
I assume that was a up smash with up
with a Samus up tilt. Yeah, I didn't either. I think it was who knows?
It seemed like an up smash though. It hit it like 60.
Damn, that didn't quite trade though. Okay, good. That was good activation of the up B early to avoid the charge shot.
Oh.
He's doing it just above the range that it happens off the ground. But the thing is too, what you see is a Duck, he will do that, and then he covers the option that you're forced to take to avoid the charge shot.
Well, it's never a good feeling when you have to make the recovery as a spacey.
Yeah.
Moreover, when you're just like, okay, I'm coming back on stage, you don't usually feel that good about that.
Wow.
Especially not against a player like Duck. No. Oh my.
Toph is getting really unsafe going off stage, trying to get that Shine Spike from like kind of a read position, but Duck doing a really good job of weaving around, changing up his DI to stay mobile and stay unpredictable.
Gorgeous high Nair. Nice bair.
That was smart. He kind of forced him to move in with that Shine and then immediately bared when the Shine missed. That was pretty smart.
Oh!
Wow, shield
on him
poke.
With the up air. Gorgeous.
Yeah. And that was just the second hit. Yeah, that was really good.
Toph is still trying to...
Okay, good back air by Duck. Missile. Sends it back. Oh, he gets hit by the illusion on the way through. Toph is definitely not out of this one, but one strong hit will probably do it. Edge guarding scenario. This is looking bad for Toph. He gets put down low, and that's going to be it off the F smash. Really well fought in the first game by Toph. He definitely had the early momentum there and definitely had the potential to win. But Duck just held on and grinded that one back.
Well, let's see what he does with his stage pick. He goes to FD.
FD, yeah.
That's good. I really like FD against Samus as a Falco.
Yeah, definitely. Now, do you think, how would you say, like, comparatively speaking, like, you play Falco, you like that matchup. How do you think it is different for Fox versus Falco not having the gun or the hit gun?
I'm not good enough at Fox to really comment.
Well,
there are a lot of times where I wish I had Fox's shine instead.
Right.
Where I'm playing that matchup and I'm like, God, I wish I could just like
yeah, because the follow-ups aren't that easy on Samus as Falco, right? Like you can't. Yeah.
There's a lot of chip damage.
Definitely. Okay.
Against a really good Samus. Anyways.
Right. Who knows their percentages and stuff? Yeah. Okay, Toph doing a pretty good job in the neutral game here, but Duck looks like he's kind of got his momentum now.
Smash into shield.
Yeah, not super safe. Okay, really good illusion underneath that homing missile.
Yeah, very nice.
Good back air by Toph.
You have to exploit your speed. At the end of the day, Samus is a really slow character.
Yeah, exactly.
And even though her moves aren't slow, you have to exploit.
You have to deal with that horizontal move.
That you can fall faster, jump faster, and generally move laterally better than her.
All right. But good defensive options by Toph, keeping that Duck on the edge.
That's very nice.
Damn. Back air killing over the top.
The creepy Samus Star KO.
Yeah, a little bit too much DI.
The astronaut voice cutting out.
All right, I'm liking Toph's choice here to elect to go for the lasers, but he's got to be aware of when Duck is approaching him.
I think that's his double jump.
Yeah, it was. He got hit out of his jump there. That's unfortunate for Toph. Now he's got a little bit more work here to claw back.
Nice up air. Okay, that's
is he going to get punished for that?
Yes, he is.
And Duck tilt.
You can't really...
and thankfully for Toph, the Firefox traded with the up tilt. It could have gotten real salty there.
Yeah. Incredible angle on the up B though. Like one thing that's underrated is when you hit a spacey away, really good spaceys will make sure their next up B or their next side B is from an equally good position.
Right, okay.
They'll DI or SDI or whatever, or just make sure that the next time they charge up their up B, that is going to be a ledge sweet spot too.
Right, to put them in a position where they are far enough away that they won't get edge guarded from someone who's on stage.
Or that they have a couple of choices.
Okay, yeah, as in not putting yourself below the stage.
And that was what Toph did there with the charge shot.
Yeah.
I like that. Nice back air.
Yeah, that's such a solid combo on
good
Fox.
SDI too. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I wish I had, was his up B.
Yeah.
I'll take Fox's up B too, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Anyone wants to
Thanks,
trade.
guys. Yeah.
Anyone wants to trade. I mean, mine's a kill move, so that would come in handy for you guys, right?
Sure. Fox needs more ways to kill over the top. Oh, wow.
And unfortunately...
Wow, Duck is looking pretty quick right now with the wave dashes, doing a really good job of speeding up his character with artificial movement.
Toph is just beating on Duck's shield. And
yeah,
Duck
it's not really getting a lot for him. And I know with Samus, and Toph is playing this correctly, as against Samus as Fox, you don't want to do shine after your aerials for the most part because you're going to get upbeat out of shield.
Yeah. That happened, yeah.
Yeah, Toph's playing the matchup really well, but it just looks like Duck has this one wrapped up. Gets that grab. Okay, that could have been good from Toph, but unfortunately doesn't work. But then he gets that back air onto stage to convert the stock.
I'm still cheering for Toph. I'd like to see a 2-1 this set, no matter who it's
always nice to see game 3. Yeah.
Or, yeah.
All right. Toph showing a little bit of life so far, but you can't be trading at this point, and he activates that illusion a little bit too late. And that's going to send Toph down to losers, and Duck advances in this winner's bracket at the come-up top 32 melee singles.